Hello everyone, Mr. Stevens here with another trigonometry lesson. This time we're going to be finding unknown angles. We'll be using sine, cos and tan to find the value of an unknown angle. And basically what that's going to involve is just using the correct method on our calculator. There is a process that we're going to go through each time. It's similar to finding unknown sides, but it's really important that we name the sides of a triangle first, because that will help us determine which ratio we need to use. And then we just need to rearrange the equations so we have our unknown angle by itself, and then use the calculator. We'll see exactly what I mean by that in a moment. Here's an example that I'm going to do. I want you to just watch as I do this. So I've got my angle theta down here. So I'm going to label H opposite and adjacent. I actually have the lengths of all the sides here, so I can use whatever ratio I want. I'm going to choose to use sine theta equals opposite 3 over hypotenuse 5. Now we need to rearrange this formula to make theta the subject. Now remember back in our previous lesson, we need to undo sine in the same way that if we had 2x equals 4, we would undo this times by dividing by 2, divide by 2, to get the x by itself. We need something that we can undo our sine function with, and the answer to that is sine to the minus 1. We need sine to the minus 1 of all that, and so we need sine to the minus 1 of all of this. So on this side, everything cancels out, and we're just left with theta equals sine minus 1, or inverse sine, or sine to the power of minus 1, equals 3 over 5. Now, we actually have a calculator button that does this for us. So I'm going to press that now on my calculator, shift sine, and then 3 over 5. And you put that in your calculator, you get an answer like this, with a whole lot of decimals on it. We haven't been told to answer to a specific level of accuracy here, but I'm just going to round off to 2 decimal places. Degrees, that's the size of this angle right here. All right, let's do it together now. We've got 2 options here. I'm going to start out by labeling the sides. Now the trig ratio that we need to use is chosen for us here. In this first one, we've got adjacent and hypotenuse. Remember, it's a good idea to always write this at the top of your page. If we've got adjacent and hypotenuse, that means we need cos. We flip it around by using not sine, cos now to the minus 1. Now, I want you guys to, I don't need you to show this working out here. These 2 steps with all of this stuff, I don't need you to show that every time. It's fine to just go straight from this line to this line, but it is important that we actually write both of these lines down, not just write our answer. But now we pop it in our calculator. Remember, shift cos and not just cos. 19 over 26. And the calculator will spit out an answer. 43.04907998. Let's go to 2 decimal places again. 0.5. Right, on the second one, I'm going to get you guys to pause the video here and have a go at it yourself before you watch me give you the answer. All right, we've got opposite, we've got adjacent. That means we need tan. Tan theta equals 12 over 14. Theta equals tan minus 1, 12 over 14. Into the calculator it goes, shift tan 12 over 14. And that equals 40.6012 and a whole lot of other numbers after that. We'll round it off to 40.60 degrees. All right, you guys are going to have a go at this one now. Don't forget we're answering here to the nearest degree and to the nearest minute. So we're going to need to press the degrees, minutes, seconds button on our calculator. That one. Or it might look like this depending on the calculator you have. Pause the video now and go ahead and attempt this question. Right, and there are the full solutions to both of these questions. The first one in black is the answer in degrees, and the second one in blue is the answer in minutes. So check over your working in your book if you got different answers to me, because yeah, these are the right answers. Now you're going to jump in and do some questions from the textbook. First two parts, last two parts. And remember, make sure once you've done that, to check back in with the success criteria and make sure that you can correctly use the calculator to find an unknown angle. Thanks, guys.